If you want to stay up to date with all current hip hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to become part of this community. Alright, so Lil Nas X is back with a new song, Industry Baby, featuring Jack Harlow. This is again some very controversial stuff that I think is going to have some very split voices reporting on this negatively and positively. Today I wanted to give my thoughts on the song, the content, the video that came with it, what this means in, context with his career, where it's headed, about his new album that the song is going to be on, then that his past two singles have also been, leading up to. So let's jump straight into it. This new song, Industry Baby, comes as the fourth single of his upcoming album, Montero, which is still supposed to drop this summer, but, he's got to hurry up if he still wants to drop in, August. It's probably going to drop then. The first single that we got for this was the holiday single that dropped in December, if I remember correctly. That made some waves, but then what really caused a lot of controversy was, of course, the title track, Montero, Call Me By Your Name, with a lot of, homosexuality in the video for it. A lot of people speaking out against him using the devil as images in his video, which then also caused that lawsuit because he kind of customized an Air Max shoe with satanic symbols on there and stuff like that to mock people that made fun of him for using the devil in his video, which he then, caught a lawsuit from Nike, which he then also references on this new track, Industry Baby, but we're going to get into that at a later point. Then we also got Sun Goes Down, which was, I think, so far my favorite single. I love the video as well with the prom setting. And then now we have Industry Baby featuring Jack Harlow. One thing I want to point out, first of all, with this, the first one that we got with the feature, Jack Harlow killed it on this one. He's been on a roll lately, especially with his album last year. That's what they all say, so also expecting great things from him, but I want to get that out of the way so we can jump straight into this new single, Industry Baby. As I said, it also came with a video, which, again, uses a lot of homosexuality and stuff like that in its content. A lot of references to that, a lot of, men dancing around naked, which was to be expected. He's just, at this point, just driving this thing till the wheels fall off, because that's just what his image has been. That's what people have criticized him for, but at the same time, that's what's gotten him a lot of recognition, a lot of respect in a lot of different communities, also from hip-hop. In general, I would say that his coming out as gay has been perceived very well, at least from the majority of the hip-hop community. Also, the way that he interpolates this in his new songs, with a lot of focus on that as well, has not received too much backlash from hip-hop itself. It's more the outside groups that criticize him being so open about this. But I think at this point, he's just got to go through with it. And I said that when the Sun Goes Down video dropped. I said it when that Montero video dropped. I like this. He just has to do whatever he wants to do until the point that he feels like he's gotten his message across. And at this point in his career, I feel like this is the message that he wants to convey and that he's the most comfortable with. So I'm looking forward to more, stuff like this in the future, because at this point it's just funny seeing people get mad at this for stupid reasons, because at the end of the day, they should just let him do whatever he wants, let him create the type of music and visuals that he wants to create, because at the end of the day, he's the artist, he has the last laugh, and he's the one collecting the bag. We got to be honest about that. So let's get into this thing, the Nike lawsuit that is also referenced on this new track. As I said, he was sued for using Nike's Air Max 97 shoe to kind of customize it. Some of these items were also shipped out to people to actually buy them. There were some samples made of this shoe that you could actually buy, or they were sent out to different people that he chose. But in the end of the day, he still caught a lawsuit for it. And in this new video, he kind of references that by him getting locked up in Montero State Prison for this lawsuit. And then the whole video is about him digging his way out and, kind of paying it back to all the people that put him in that position and they criticized him for speaking out for all the things that he's obviously speaking out for. He directly references that with the lines, "I blew up, now everybody wanna sue me," which cannot really be interpreted differently other than that. He also, you know, takes shots at his haters by saying like, oh, he's won a couple of Grammys by now. So he's really cocky, but in a positive way. No pun intended, right there. So I love to see the side from him of him just, you know, talking his stuff and like getting it out there to all the people that hate on him all the time. And I hope that we get some more of these vibes on the new record that's to come. Now, one thing I also want to mention is that this new thing was produced by Take a Day Trip and Mr. Kanye West himself, which is important to add because I feel like that's a very important detail. We're not really sure when the actual album is coming out yet, as it's looking right now. He said it was going to be out by the summer earlier this year. It's, you know, end of July right now, so he's got to drop at some point. We're probably going to get an announcement sometime in August. I think it's going to drop in August, maybe mid to late August, that's my guess, just judging from the fact that he's been dropping consistent singles since earlier this year, and I don't think that he would drop really more than 4 singles. We're not sure if Holiday is going to be on the record. It's listed as it's on there right now, but I'm just not really sure how that would fit in the whole, you know, vibe of it, because the last 3 singles, I'm talking Montero, I'm talking Sun Goes Down, and I'm talking Industry Baby, have had a lot of, you know, references also in their visuals to homosexuality and his message of equality. So I think that maybe the Holiday single won't be on it, but at least these 3 new singles, which, by the way, musically, like from an audible standpoint, those are amazing. I love the way he uses his voice. I love the way, you know, he interacts with the instrumental, but people don't really focus on that. They more focus on the content when it comes to Lil Nas X, which is not a bad thing. I wish they would do that with some other artists more. But in this context, I feel like it's, of course, the first thing that your attention is drawn to, or at least when you're watching the video, also the visuals, of course, which are always very provocative. The video is doing amazing. It's got like 17 million views in its first couple of days, which is just crazy. So go watch that video if you haven't yet. I think it's something that people are going to talk about for a while now. And I'm excited for this new record. I hope that we're going to get some more, you know, just confident Lil Nas X on this new thing, even more confident than maybe in the past, now that he's fully in his element, doing what he wants to do, conveying the message that he wants to convey. So I hope that we're going to see some more of that. I hope we're going to see some great music on Montero, probably dropping in August, mid to late August, as I said, is my guess so far. I like this new track, Industry Baby. Jack Harlow killed it on there. He's on a roll. And Lil Nas X is just continuing and pushing his, agenda as he goes on. And I love that. I love his confidence in doing that. And I love that he doesn't give up. He doesn't get demotivated by negative voices or people, you know, bashing him for whatever he does. So that's my thoughts on this. Now I want to know what you think about this. Did you like this new track, Industry Baby, featuring Jack Harlow? Do you like it from a musical standpoint? Do you like it from a content standpoint? When do you think Montero is gonna drop? And what different styles of Lil Nas X do you wish to see on there? Let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media and blog down in the description. It really helps me out. Until the next one, y'all have an incredible day, and y'all take care.